Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Tips. Cut the gibberish. Come on in. Let me know if you're joining me live. Say hello and let me know where you're coming in from. And I'm so excited that you're here with me today. What did you do over the weekend? For me, I went and done some shopping with my daughter and then took a day of rest on Sunday. Um, so it was a fun day of shopping and then a very peaceful Sunday afternoon for sure. So today we're going to be talking about networking tips. It's the beginning of the year. A lot of you may have set a goal to do some networking to help grow your business, which I hope you have because that's a great way to grow your business. So I'm going to give you a few tips that might help you as you start your networking journey. So first, you want to know yourself, okay? Write down your career or interest, what you want to achieve in your business and going forward. Make an informal list of your skills. What type of skill set do you have? Know your value. So in these different skill areas that you may have, know the value that you can bring in each area, okay? Be able to talk about what you do. This is very important. And if you didn't get the opportunity to go through my the networking method launchpad, this is something we talked about and I showed you how to do during the launchpad. Very important piece to have mapped out for sure when you go networking, okay? And by the way, it's not too late. If you still like to sign up for the networking launchpad, you still can. Everything will still be available until midnight this Friday, the 24th, okay? So again, be able to talk about what you do, talk about what your work is, okay? Next is research industries or who you would like to work with. You may have, X amount of skills, but, those skills may or may not be beneficial or helpful for every industry and every business person, right? So you want to do a little research and find out exactly what industries your skill set is going to be able to help or assist, or what you have to offer is going to be beneficial to those in X industry, whatever that is. Professionalism is the next area. So conduct yourself as a professional when you go to networking events. And it doesn't matter if you're networking in person or online. You still want to conduct yourself as a professional. Speak clearly and confidently when you are talking to others at a networking event, okay? No matter if you're sharing with them what it is you do in your business or if you're talking about another topic. Dress business professional, okay? This, I think, is kind of misunderstood sometimes, especially if you're networking online, like from home. You still need to look professional when you're on screen, okay? No matter if you are sitting there in your pajamas or something, you still want to look professional when you're on screen. So yeah, maybe you've been sitting around all day in your pajamas and the networking event starts at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That's perfectly fine. However, make yourself look professional before 2 p.m. when you go to that event online, okay? Put on a different shirt. If you're a female, put on some makeup and fix your hair. Put on some jewelry, whatever it is for you. But make sure you look professional when attending an online event, okay? First impressions matter. And again, that doesn't matter if you're online or in person. A first impression matters. So you definitely, if you're in person, want to make a good first impression. Walk up to somebody new that you haven't met yet and introduce yourself. Or if you're online, more than likely you're going to be put maybe in a breakout room or something with one other person or 2 or 3 other people. Introduce yourself. Don't talk too much. Don't make sure you know exactly how much time you have to introduce yourself and talk about your business and what you do, so that you don't go over that time frame and you don't talk too much, because talking too much is going to confuse the people you're talking to, okay? So First impressions matter. Use appropriate language. In the business world, this can be kind of tricky just because there's a lot of jargon out there in different industries. So like my industry, the virtual assistant industry, I could sit here and talk about all kind of different platforms and things that we work with clients. And some people may know what I'm talking about and some people may not, because I'm using jargon terms. So make sure you use the appropriate language and try to stay away from using jargon when you're at a networking event, okay? Your elevator speech, or what you say when you're talking about your work, okay? Again, this is something I focused on in the Networking Method Launchpad. Very important, and I shared a clear and simple way that you can actually talk about your work in the Launchpad. So again, you can go sign up for it and go through it all before Friday. Everything is still there. You do have to sign up to get invited to the private Facebook group where it all took place, okay? So that you can go back and watch the replays and all the things that went along with it. So know what you plan to say in advance. And there again, it comes down to making sure you have a clear and simple way to say that, to say what you want to say, and not overshare or share too much, or just keep talking and talking and talking to where they have no clue what the heck you're talking about or what it is exactly that you do. Okay? Do not overthink your introduction. Simply say, hi, I'm Lisa DeToffel, owner of Tiger Eye Solution, a virtual assistant business. And stop talking. That's all I need to say to introduce myself. Now, if they ask me what I do, I'm going to say something different. But introducing myself, that's all I need to say. Is my name, my company name, and what type of business it is. Right? Next, you want to smile. Always talk to someone with a smile, okay? It makes a huge, huge difference, I promise. Even if you're nervous, if you're at an in-person event, I get it. I've been there. You may be super, super nervous because it may be your first in-person event. Who knows? But even so, when you're talking to people, always have a smile on your face and look excited or look like you enjoy your business and what it is that you do. Okay. Next one's also important. Give business cards if you're in person, and cards that look professional. I get it. I know we're in the digital world now, and a lot of people are putting these type of things in digital form. I get it. However, I still use a physical business card, and especially if I go to an in-person networking event, because by putting something in that person's hand is going to help them remember you a whole lot more and better than you just sharing something with them digitally. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to think to go back and look at that on their phone. And plus, they're going to have, maybe 20 of them on their phone. So they're not going to look at all of them, right? Same thing, of course, with a physical business card. If they get 20 business cards at an in-person networking event, sure, they may reconnect with some of them, probably not all of them. However, if they have a physical business card from you and they look at it, they're going to remember who you are. Oh, yeah, that was Lisa. And I think she said she was a virtual assistant. Look at the business card and it says it right there on the card. Right? You know exactly who I am and exactly what I do just by looking at my card. And then you have all my contact information on the card as well. Right? Very, very important. So, yes, I get it. The digital business card is a big thing. However, I don't use it so much. I still take cards to hand out in person because I want them to remember who I am and what I do. Okay. Next, what to say when you're introducing yourself. Just like what I said a while ago, state your name, your business name, where you're from, I forgot that part, and what you do and how you help others, or how you help others. So state your name. I'm Lisa DeToffel. My business is Tiger Eye Solution. I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and my business is a virtual assistant business. So I help business owners and entrepreneurs with general admin pieces of their business. And that's all I have to say. Such as, I could name a few, like newsletters, website updates, and email calendar management. I could name 2 or 3 items just to give them an example of exactly what I can help them with, right? All right, talk about what you do. Like I said, you need to go back to the launch pad and listen to those replays, because you can get a real clear and simple way of how to do this. Share what you do with people, friends, relatives. Use natural connections, to seek out opportunities. Do not be shy. Become a known entity. Okay. I am a known entity. Virtual assistance is something that's known. However, I want people to know Tiger Eye Solution. Right. Share your social media channels. Invite them to connect with you on social media. Let them know what social media platforms you're on. Like for me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. No, I'm not on TikTok. So this crash of TikTok did not affect me. So sorry for those that it did affect. And create a professional presence on at least 3 social media platforms. Ask for endorsements on the platforms from qualified sources. Now, if you're just starting your networking journey, you may or may not be connected with enough people to ask them for endorsements. However, as you are meeting new people and you have those one-on-one conversations or coffee chats, like I like to call them, ask them at that time. I think we're connected. I think we have connected on LinkedIn. Would you mind endorsing me on LinkedIn? After you've had that conversation, that one-on-one conversation or a coffee chat, after you got to know each other a little bit, then you could ask them if they would mind endorsing you, like on LinkedIn or somewhere, okay? Join or participate in professional organizations, in person and online. So join organizations to help you grow your business. And guys, I've done this. It works. I know it works. So, and yeah, some of them cost and some of them are free. So my suggestion is for you to visit at least 3 to 5 different organizations and then pick and choose 1 or 2. If you're just starting out, 1, 2, or 3 to actually become a part of. And of course, I'm sure you'll need to look at your budget if they do actually cost money to be a member, to join. I understand that as well. But like I said, visit 3 to 5 different organizations, because you're going to know once you visit them if that's the place for you or not. Okay. So visit. I have a couple here in my local area that I'm a member of, and I do get to attend one more often than the other just because of the exact time that they meet. One meets on Thursdays, and I'm always available on Thursdays because that's my day out of the office. But the other one meets on Fridays, so I'm not always available on Fridays to attend that one. So just pick and choose. Find some places in your local area to go network in person, to let people in your local area know who you are, what it is you do, what your business is, all the things. And then, of course, you can do it online as well. My suggestion for online events is Alignable. They have online networking events all the time. So if you have not joined the platform Alignable, I highly recommend you do so. Yeah, you can network there all day long if you wanted to. If you just want to set aside a day of the week or day of the month to do networking, you could sign up for networking events all day long and meet new people. It's possible. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. If you have any questions, please do put them in the comments below or reach out to me in a private message. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And again, if you haven't joined the Networking Method Launchpad, it's not too late. You still have a few days that you could go and catch up and watch the replays. And also, I want to invite you to the Relationship Communications Networking Mixer. We have a mixer once a month. I'm not sure if you knew about that or not, but our networking mixer is next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you would like more information about that, also let me know that in the comments or send me a private message, and I'll be happy to send you more information about the networking mixer. Hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see you again soon.